Yeah. Neil, he's finished 2-0 to Worksop and not the best performance himself, but today.
No, that's the worst performance since I've been here, if I'm being completely honest. The other 3 games that we've had, we've been really good, and in parts of them, those games. Today I thought we come away from everything that we've done at the beginning of the season. I just told them in no uncertain terms that wasn't good enough today. Like you said, we've had the 2 chances in the first half, and then you can sort of smell it every time we don't take our chances, we'll get punished for it, and it can't keep happening. Like I said, it's a big physical league, and I think today, especially second half, the lads have been out fought, which is tough for me to say because that's not what I expect from my team. I thought first half they stood up to the challenge well. I don't think they had 1 shot on goal in the first half. Then there's the big break, and I made it my point to say that when this game restarts, it's important that we start the game on the front foot. They didn't do that. As soon as the game restarted, they didn't do it. Yeah. They've scored, and then we've got into our shells and started doing things that we don't usually do, things that we haven't coached, and that was the worrying thing, is that the last 3 performances, you've got all the credit and you've had the pat on the backs, but today I don't think there's one player on that pitch that I can give a pat on the back to. So again, that's football. We've got a game on Monday, so it's important that we regroup, and we've got a point to prove. And like I said to the lads in there, there's not one of them that can come into me if they're not selected on Monday, and that's the brutal world. Just like that was I wouldn't say it was brutal, because I think Worksop deserved it in the end. After it, we have to be honest with ourselves, but we have to pick ourselves up, dust ourselves down, and we have to put in a performance on Monday.
You made 4 changes today. Do you think that disrupted your rhythm at all?
Maybe. That's sometimes something that we have to look at. We looked at Worksop. They were a very big physical side, and we thought bringing Pickles into the team added that extra bit of height, and I think it worked really well in the first 40 minutes up until that break in the game. Like I said, they didn't have 1 shot on target in that first 40 minutes, and we had two chances again, which we should be going in 2-0 up, and we're always going to shoot ourselves in the foot if we don't take our chances. So I think it worked well in the first 40 minutes. Again, we've come out in the second half, and I made it my point to really get into them after the break and say we have to start this right. And then they go out, and straight away you could smell what was going to happen, and I'm screaming, and then the inevitable happens. And I've just told them in no uncertain terms that cannot happen. If we'll get all the pats on the back from people saying, oh, you create chances, or you play good football, but we've got to do the other stuff as well, and that's a big learning curve for us today.
Quick chance to turn it around. We go again on Monday, and it's a big game against File, so it's a quick chance, isn't it, to get it back sorted?
Definitely. Like I said, I think just that having a look there's a lot of teams that are on 3 points. It's the first 4 games of the season. I'd say out of them 4 games we've had 3 good performances. Today wasn't a good performance. We are real with ourselves. Today was not a good performances. There were 3 performances before that. I think you can see that there is something building, but we are going to have off days like that, but we've got to make sure that we have not too many of them sort of days, because that was unacceptable for me.
Okay, thanks Neil.